But I don't think we're seeing some massive blue wave crashing ashore yet.
There's no tsunami. There's no tsunami coming. I mean, winning the House by one vote, by one member is enough for them. But there's a lot of disappointment that I'm hearing from people.
This is not going to be the wave election that people like me would have hoped for. It can still be a good election.
Right. Abby, do you see a blue wave?
No, not at all. And I think what you're seeing here, even if Democrats take control of the House, is falling short of expectation.
This is not a blue wave.
It is not a blue wave. Look.
I see the chances of a wave kind of dissipating every time I see something on the board.
This is not a blue wave. This is not a wave that is knocking out all sorts of Republican incumbents.
Well, clearly this isn't a Democratic wave election.
We can tell that there is not a blue wave forming. There is not a blue tsunami that's going to repudiate Donald Trump across the country.
So it was touch and go for a while today. The blue wave was looking more like a Smurf that was peeing.
Tonight, there was some hope that the Democrats would have a wave election. It's not going to be a wave election.
I think James Carville said it best when he said anybody that was anticipating a blue wave tonight's not going to get it. Maybe you get a ripple, but I certainly don't think that there's a blue wave.
This is heartbreaking, though. It's heartbreaking. The hope has been that the antibodies would kick in, that this sort of infestation of hatred and division would drive response from the American people, really in both parties, to say no and no more. That does not seem to be happening tonight. It's not a blue wave, but it's still a blue war. We've got to continue the fight forward.
We may have misrepresented the ease with which Gillum was going to win if he wins. It's a really hard state.
Ted Cruz has officially defeated Beto O'Rourke. No, look, I mean, Beyonce did endorse Beto, so in a way, I guess he won. Yeah, if life gives you Beyonces, you make lemonade.
The state of Tennessee, CNN can project that Marsha Blackburn, the Republican candidate, will keep this open Republican seat in GOP hands.
First of all, this is a resounding victory for the president. Let me just tell you, my former constitutional law professor, Larry Tribe, go look at his Twitter feed. He does not like the president, and he's admitting on his Twitter feed this morning that this is a resounding victory for President Trump. He's gaining seats in the Senate for, they don't do that often, maybe 5 times in 105 years. And he lost some seats in the House, but it was not a blue wave, okay? And it was because of his intensity. And you guys are just talking about Ted Cruz. If Ted Cruz did not remarry himself to President Trump and the concepts that the president is supporting, that would have been a way closer race and a potential disaster in Texas.
Well, look, in Florida, I think, we never bought into the idea that there was this blue wave that we couldn't counteract. We knew the Democrats were energized, but we knew our voters would be energized if we gave them a reason to do it, so we did that. But, in my race in particular, I mean, I had huge odds against me.